What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Airborne in the house, dropping you guys the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news and updates. Today's June 8th, 2022. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a crypto market overview, talk a little bit about Bitcoin. Are we still in a bull market? What's going on? And also got a couple Voyager updates for you guys. If you guys think that's interesting, stick around. I'll tell you all about it. All right, guys, hopefully having a great day today. I had a pretty long day today. I went out to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Amish country out there with the family, rode some trains and whatnot, had some lunch out there. It was pretty good fun times. So, yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good out there. Before we begin, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Consider subscribing if you aren't subscribed, and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. You guys know the spiel. It's the easiest things that you guys can do to help support the channel. So truly appreciate that. All right, let's just jump into a quick market overview. Again, if you guys do want to skip ahead to whatever section, check the pinned comment down below, or just skim throughout the video because I do put those timestamps in there for you guys. Market is down about 2.03%. Bitcoin's down about 2.78. Just holding up that $30,000 mark. We're at about $30,212. Ethereum's down about 1.44%, sitting at $1,793. We got BNB down about 1.03% and Cardano down about 1.53%. Excuse me. Top gainers, we got Cryptix Finance up about 45.27%. Decentralized Social up about 23.23%, sitting at $12.15. And Blazell up about 13.23%, sitting at 14 cents. Top losers last 24 hours, we got Aventus down about 37.32%, Wrapped Ampleworth down about 30%, and Optimism down about 24.54%. Holidays for June 8th, 2022. It's National Best Friends Day, World Oceans Day, Bounty Day, International Day of Action for Elephants and Zoos, National Name Your Poison Day, National Upsy Daisy Day, Thomas Paine Day, it's Michael Family Fun Pack, whatever that is, guess another YouTube dude, kid, and Joan Rivers Day. So there you have it for June 8th. Crypto Bubbles Top 100, pretty much see a red, not surprised by that. Luna down about 37.4%. Could care less about that anymore. Favorites, everything's red. Man, Elron's getting kicked. 8.9% down on the day, sitting at $62.15. Voyager token down about 2.5%, sitting at around 83 cents. CKB's down. Yeah, everything of my favorites not doing too well today. Total crypto market cap still trading sideways. We're sitting at about $1.21 trillion. Let's see what CoinGecko says. Usually a little bit higher, probably about just under 1.3 trillion, down about 1.8% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin dominance coming down a little tiny bit from yesterday's peak at about probably around 47.74%. Currently sitting about 47.28%. Let's see. Fear and Greed Index, we're sitting at 11, down 6 points from yesterday. Extreme Fear. Man, it's just, we're in this huge clump of fear. If you guys look at the max time frame for crypto Fear and Greed Index, whenever we have these massive clumps, we always have a big rise. And we've been having, this big clump since at least early May. The 7th of May, we were at 23, but we've been stuck in this, 8 to about, 8 to 15, 16 range for coming up over a month right now. So, man, nothing can last down forever. So, I'm hoping that we come out of this soon. U.S. dollar currency index, it's going up. Markets were up today. Actually, the markets were down today. U.S. dollar currency index was up. That's usually kind of what has been happening with the correlation is when the U.S. dollar currency index is up, that's when the crypto and stock markets are down. And that's essentially what's been happening since about my birthday, the 31st of May. We've just been in a little downtrend. We had down a little bit around the 3rd of June. Crypto came up to around 31,000 something, or Bitcoin did. But yeah, just keep an eye on that one. Let's see, Bitcoin TA, where do we got here in the 4-hour chart? We're just right in the middle of this cloud right now, so it's kind of a weak point. We've been trading sideways. We've always been going up and down, you guys can see here, at least on the 4-hour chart. So, yeah, not really oversold, not really overbought. We're just pretty much been going sideways. Oh, things to watch this Friday. We got the Consumer Price Index numbers that are going to be released this Friday. Headline CPIs expect to remain steady at 8.3%. which is slightly below the highs from earlier this year, while core CPI, which is excluding food and energy, is expected up 5.9%, a meaningful decline from the 6.5% peak in March. Gas prices, I guess, were up about 8.2% in May, which will keep pressure on the headline numbers. So the CPI number is expected to be around that 8.3 and whatnot, but usually the markets always move for whenever they have these numbers. Hopefully it's going to be bullish and it's going to be better. We're going to see, prices starting to go down. However, not too certain on that. We do have the FOMC meeting next week, so that's also another big event that the Feds have going on. So I'm curious to see how, this is going to play into effect into that. So just keep an eye on that one. All right. One of the things I did want to talk about, I stumbled across this tweet from TechDev saying, is Bitcoin in a bull market? And I always talk about this. Technically, yes. And according to this chart that I'm going to pull up and show you guys here in a second, Bitcoin's been in a bull run since the beginning of its history, since it was created. It's always been going up technically. However, I like the way that TechDev kind of breaks this down. He's saying no, yes, yes, and yes. Which one? So when you guys look at this chart here, he kind of has it broken down with an Elliott wave theory here, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then also he's got the blue boxes, which considered the primary bull market. So he has primary bull market from the beginning of time of Bitcoin all the way until, the end of 2014-ish. And then within that, you have this yellow box, which is an intermediate bull market, which is kind of what we're in right now. Ever since we pretty much bottomed out back in 2019, we've been in this intermediate bull market, and that's where we currently are. And then within the intermediate bull market, we have these minor bull markets, these green boxes here. So kind of when we had the COVID crash, actually I take that back, COVID crash was here. When we had the low of 2019 up to this top, that was a minor bull market. And then kind of towards the end of October 2020-ish, when we began this little minor bull market that he's saying here, we had that run up to the first peak of 2021 when Bitcoin peaked out then. That was a minor bull market. So just going through these tweets real quick, I thought it was pretty interesting. He thinks that the minor bull market impulses ended April 2021 in his opinion. The intermediate bull market's been going on since 2019, like he runs into 2023, which is kind of what we're in right now. A lot of people still believe this Elliott wave theory that, we've been such on a downtrend since the middle of November that we kind of bottomed out. A lot of people think 25K was the bottom right here. You guys can see, but when you have that Elliott wave theory, you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, wherever it may be. Could have been that 25,000 bottom that we had, or, we still might have a little bit downtrend, but we still have an impulse move, like he's saying, up until 2023, where we could hit levels of between 100,000 to, who knows, $200,000 Bitcoin. And then essentially it's just going to kind of reset. Primary bull run since 2015 probably goes to 2025 to 2026. That's in the big picture of things. That's what he's saying. And then cycle bull run since 2009. That's ever since the very beginning of Bitcoin's creation. Who knows how long that's going to go? Like they always say, Bitcoin's programmed to go up. Cycle and primary bulls are my biggest question marks, given the macroeconomics. Which one are you trading and investing in? Let me know what you guys think about this one. There's always the debate on lengthening cycles, how there's no, how the Bitcoin halvings really aren't going to have much an effect moving forward, because we've had so much mass adoption, especially since we had this massive bull uptrend the last year in 2021. More crypto adoption, more people are into it. But, the world economy sucks right now. Traditional, everything just sucks. So you also got to think of those geopolitical, macroeconomics. So let me know what you guys think. I really thought this was real interesting, because everyone's saying we're in a bear market. Yeah, I guess you could say that. I always like to correct people, for me personally, saying that I just think we're in a bear trend right now, or eventually go back up. Who knows when. All right, do want to talk about Voyager token real quick. And Voyager, just a couple updates with them. Price is currently sitting at about 83 cents. Market cap's 240 million. Low trading volume. Any type of volume that comes to this token, it just pushes it, just because we're under $1 million currently, sitting at about $966,000. On the 4-hour chart here with Bitcoin, or with VGX token, we are in a falling wedge right now, which is considered a bullish pattern right here. So we're right coming up to this. You guys can see the Ichimoku cloud right here is kind of weak. And who knows, if we have bullish news, maybe with the CPI numbers and inflation this Friday, hopefully we could see a nice little pump up here, or any surprising news from Voyager. But yeah, just keep an eye on that one. We are a little oversold a little bit here on the 4-hour. Let's check out the 1-hour. Not too much going on. Just like I said, we've been having just some low volume lately, ever since the announcement of VLP 2.0. All right, just a couple things real quick for Voyager token. Shout out to Mirthless Chud, VGX Stunner. He put out a tweet earlier today saying that the number of inbound transfers of USDC into Invest Voyager have exploded since the debit card release. Pretty clear it's attracting new customers. We'll export the data and get the money amounts later today, which I don't believe he's updated those total dollar amounts, but there was a lot of reactions to this post, and the one big one was from Steve Ehrlich, the CEO. He said, wait till full launch. Received 117 likes and 20 retweets. So there are over 200,000 debit card pre-orders, and they're expected hopefully by the end of this month. I do believe maybe the last beta testing should be coming out maybe this Friday from what I hear within the community. And speaking of the debit card actually went down earlier. When I was out in Lancaster today, I tried to buy my son it's just some Hot Wheels cars at a hobby shop or something. $4 transaction declined, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Used my other card and it worked fine. And then I, on the drive back, had some time to check out the community. Apparently, it's down. So I submitted a ticket. Some other people submitted a ticket, and they replied shortly after. They said that debit card transactions became temporarily unavailable due to network provider issue. Our provider is actively working to resolve the issue as soon as possible. They will be sending out a push notification through the app once they resolve the issue. Currently, at this time, 9:51 p.m. Eastern, I have not received that push notification. But, this is the only hiccup. And do keep in mind, this is beta. You do have to sign an NDA for this, so things still are going to go wrong. It's better that something like this, a little bug happens now instead of if it was live with over 200,000 people not being able to use their Voyager debit card for, the last 8 hours or so. It's been down. So, again, just an FYI for you guys' situational awareness. Hope you guys, knew about that one. But, that's pretty much what's going on. Hopefully they resolve that soon. All right, another thing I did notice, the desktop version of the Voyager platform probably is going to be rolling out here soon. I know there is over, I want to say between 1,000 and 15,000 that are using the beta platform. This webapp.investvoyager.com used to get a 404 error. I checked this out today. There was a login, email and password, so it's, this is baby steps towards it going live, hopefully here by the end of the month as well. Who knows? I did put my email password in, and then it essentially just brings you to this page. We're building something special. We're testing something new that's not quite ready. Our team will notify you once we get closer to launch day. So just to FYI for you guys, maybe desktop is rolling out here soon. I just, found this. Also do want to note that Steve did talk at the Piper Sandler Global Exchange and FinTech Conference today. I did pull that up and watch it. It was about 23 minutes. Nothing new. He just went back and forth, was answering some of these guys' questions. He talked about Voyager product rollouts. He talked about regulation, generic Voyager stuff, talking about the company and whatnot. So no new tidbits of information here. So just saved you guys 23 minutes, bringing the news here first. And then lastly, I do want to note that Steve Ehrlich will be on the Paul Barron TV YouTube channel tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Going to be talking the vision behind the Next Generation Loyalty Program and probably all things Voyager. I do believe he did have an interview last year at some point with him. It was really good, so I'll definitely be tuning into that, and if maybe we'll get something, tidbit of information or something. But regardless, this is good, marketing and, media, PR exposure for Voyager, VLP, and everything else. That's all I got for you guys today. Smash that thumbs up button on your way out. Consider subscribing. If you aren't subscribed, turn on those bell notifications. Go follow me on TikTok at Crypto Airborne. Also, go follow me on Instagram if you want at Crypto_Airborne. And lastly, go follow me on Twitter. Again, Crypto_Airborne, where I am most active on, and I do my latest and greatest tweets and whatnot. So, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I'll be on tomorrow, probably at some point, but who knows. Crypto Airborne.